This video is a step-by-step guide on how to complete the annual return filing for federal incorporations, as well as the significant control. If you've done the ISED Industry Canada login before, you've done the annual filing before, you can skip this video to this link here because the first steps of the video are how to create an account under industry. Please watch the whole video, including the beginning where we're going to create an account for ISED. So you're going to search Google for ISED login. So after searching ISED login, the second account here, my ISED account. So you go through to Online Filing Center here on the first step. That's where you can go to sign in first. Now you can go to GC key to make a username and password for this account. So again, if we haven't made an account already, you go to sign up so we can create the account. Okay, accept. So you can create the username here. Keep in mind the requirements for the password here. Continue. You can set up some recovery questions. So you need to add in your email. Okay, click continue. So now they're going to send you a verification code to your email. So you can go ahead and grab that. Enter that in. Okay, click continue again. And click continue again. So if you're creating the account for the first time, just to confirm who you are, they're going to ask for your name as well. I'm going to send another verification email. You're going to be asked to follow the link through your email. So it's going to ask for you to verify the account. This is a common error. Refresh the page and then go back like this. Go back to sign into the application. So now that you've created the account, you can go to sign in and use the same credentials. So we're filing the annual return. It's this big box right here. That's for $12. Now, if you've logged in for the first time, it's going to ask you to verify your identity again. So that's another step that we need to do before we go through and create or file the annual return. So here you have the option to sign in through your online banking just to verify yourself, or you can take a photo of your ID and a selfie of yourself so that you can go through. So we're going to click that option. So click consent, then continue to document verification again. I'm going to say I'm going to submit my driver's license and click continue. So we're going to, if you're on your phone already, you can click through there and you get a text, or if you're on a computer, you can click get a secure link and they'll text you to you on your phone. So you'll click the link that you received on text. So once you've taken a picture of the driver's license front and back, as well as a selfie, you'll get this updated link here. And then you click submit verification. Okay, you're going to get a confirmation again. And now we're at the step where we're going to search for the company. Go to search. Okay, so you'll be asked to enter in the corporation key. So that's usually sent when you've registered the corporation. It's in the document called information sheet. Here's a sample of it, so you can locate the corporation key for your company, enter it in here, and go next. So you can go through the step to become a full access manager for your own incorporation. Okay, so it's just a warning that there's going to be a new step for individuals with significant control, which is more related to the director, which we'll discuss once we get there. So there's going to be options here. So if you're filing for a certain year, it's going to be saying due to be filed, or if you filed already, it'll say that as well. So the year we're filing for now, you can see here 2024. So for the annual meeting, you will just put in the date of the anniversary and the year. So in this case, it's September 27, 2024. If you have other years that you need to be filed, you would need to do them one at a time. So you go through the steps and then you go through them again. And you always put in the year that you're filing for each one here. And the anniversary date, you would need to change it depending on the year you're filing for. Then you go down here to type of corporation. You can click on the first option here of non-distributing shares and that you have 50 or fewer shareholders. Lastly, you put in your name and phone number here, confirming. And you go through here and click next, and then click I confirm and go next again. Now you'll be taken to the page, one about significant control. First option, and it even says it applies to 95% of the businesses. So you go next. So we're going to add individual with significant control. So you add your name here. So on this step here, you'll be asked to enter in your name as the director as well as the date of your date of birth. So it's not public, so don't worry about adding that in. You'll be asked to enter in the citizenships that you hold. So, and it's also not public. If you're a Canadian citizen, you add that in. If you have another citizenship, you can add that in as well here. Now, countries where you're considered a resident, if you're a Canadian resident, which in most cases it applies since you own a corporation in Canada, but if for some reason you're not and you're a non-resident filing this, then you put in the country where you're a resident of. You'll be asked to put in your address as well. This is your address as the director, not necessarily the company's address. Okay, so you leave this as no, so they don't make another address. That's the one that we're looking to add in. You'll be asked to enter in the type of interest or control. So in most cases, again, the first option here owns or controls more than 25% of the shares. The other two are saying that you do not, or that you might partner. But regardless, usually you would put in that you own more than 25% of the shares. So you'd say directly that you would own the shares. And then if you have a partner, you would say jointly and put in the partner's info, or sometimes they might just ask for your own info. So if you do not have a partner, you would just say that you individually own the shares. Percentage here, if you have a partner, so you own between, if you have several partners, you would own between 25 to 50, but if it's just you, you would say that you own more than 75% of the shares. The date you as the director began having significant control. In most cases, it's going to be the date that the incorporation was registered. If you bought the incorporation from someone else, you put in the date that you became the director of the incorporation. Okay, so it's going to confirm when the director was added and the date that the control started. You go next. So you confirm here. Next again. If you want the emails to be sent to you, you're welcome to add that in. They usually be sent to whatever email that's in the account, but you're welcome to add in the other email here. And you'll be on the last step to enter in the payment. So it's $12. You go to proceed to pay, and it's just going to confirm again that you're completed with the request. You can enter in the payment information here.